The food and beverage industry thrives on exceptional service, organization, and leadership, and at the center of it all stands the food and beverage manager. This role involves overseeing the daily operations of restaurants, bars, and catering services to ensure that guests enjoy a memorable dining experience. When preparing for a food and beverage manager interview, it's essential to demonstrate your leadership skills, industry knowledge, and commitment to quality service. Employers look for candidates who can balance financial management, team motivation, and customer satisfaction. In this video, we will explore common food and beverage manager interview questions, provide example answers, and share helpful tips to help you approach your interview with confidence. Understanding the role of a food and beverage manager. A food and beverage manager is responsible for supervising all aspects of food and drink service within an establishment, ensuring that operations run smoothly and profitably. Their duties include managing staff schedules, maintaining quality standards, controlling budgets, developing menus in collaboration with chefs, and ensuring compliance with food safety regulations. The role demands strong leadership, communication, and problem-solving abilities. A successful F&B manager also understands how to create a welcoming atmosphere for guests while maintaining efficiency and profitability. Whether in a hotel, restaurant, or resort, your ability to lead teams and deliver consistent service excellence will be key to succeeding in this position. Question 1. Can you tell us about your experience in food and beverage management? Here's how you can answer. I've worked in the F&B industry for over X years, starting as a server and progressing to management roles. I've managed restaurant operations, supervised catering events, and handled inventory control and staff training. This experience has taught me how to balance guest satisfaction, cost control, and team efficiency. Tip: highlight your progression in the industry and mention achievements that show leadership and operational success. Question 2. What do you think are the key responsibilities of a food and beverage manager? Here's how you can answer. A food and beverage manager is responsible for ensuring smooth day-to-day operations, maintaining quality standards, training staff, managing budgets, and ensuring compliance with health and safety regulations. They also focus on maximizing profitability and delivering exceptional customer experiences. Tip: reflect the responsibilities mentioned in the job description and emphasize management and service excellence. Question 3. How do you manage and motivate your team during busy service hours? Here's how you can answer. I believe motivation starts with clear communication and mutual respect. During busy hours, I stay present on the floor, support the team when needed, and ensure everyone understands their roles. I also make sure to acknowledge their efforts afterward. It helps boost morale and maintain a positive work culture. Tip: show that you value teamwork and proactive leadership, especially under pressure. Question 4. How do you ensure high customer satisfaction? Here's how you can answer. I train my team to prioritize guest needs, pay attention to detail, and handle feedback professionally. I also monitor service standards closely and make real-time adjustments when needed. Listening to guest feedback and addressing concerns promptly are key to maintaining high satisfaction. Tip: mention your focus on both proactive and reactive approaches to guest service. Question 5. How do you handle customer complaints about food or service? Here's how you can answer. I listen carefully to the guest's concern without interruption, empathize, and apologize for the inconvenience. Then, I take immediate action, either by replacing the dish or offering a solution while maintaining professionalism. Afterward, I review the issue with the staff to prevent recurrence. Tip: stress empathy, problem-solving, and professionalism when handling complaints. Question 6. How do you control food and beverage costs? Here's how you can answer. I monitor inventory closely, negotiate with suppliers for the best pricing, and track sales against consumption. I also train staff on portion control and waste reduction. Regularly reviewing reports helps me identify areas where we can improve efficiency and profitability. Tip: employers value candidates who understand both operational and financial management. Question 7. Can you describe your experience with inventory and stock management? Here's how you can answer. I conduct regular stock checks, maintain accurate records, and use digital inventory systems to monitor usage. I also ensure that perishable items are rotated properly to minimize waste. Efficient stock management helps maintain cost control and smooth operations. Tip: mention any software tools or systems you've used to manage inventory effectively. Question 8. How do you ensure compliance with food safety and hygiene regulations? Here's how you can answer. I stay updated on local health and safety standards and make sure all staff are trained accordingly. I implement daily cleaning schedules, temperature checks, and hygiene audits. Consistent monitoring ensures that we meet or exceed compliance standards. Tip: emphasize awareness, training, and consistency in maintaining hygiene practices. Question 9. How do you handle scheduling and staffing challenges? Here's how you can answer. I plan schedules in advance based on projected business levels. When unexpected absences occur, I stay flexible, reassigning duties or stepping in myself if needed. I also cross-train staff to handle multiple roles, which helps maintain service quality during busy times. Tip: show adaptability and foresight in managing staffing efficiently. Question 10. How do you stay updated on food and beverage trends? Here's how you can answer. I regularly read industry publications, attend hospitality events, and network with other professionals. I also encourage my chefs and bartenders to experiment with new ingredients or concepts that align with our brand, keeping our offerings fresh and appealing. Tip: demonstrate curiosity and innovation, two valuable traits in modern hospitality. Question 11. Can you describe a time when you successfully improved operations or revenue? Here's how you can answer. In my previous role, I noticed a decline in bar sales during weekdays. I introduced themed happy hours and staff upselling training, which increased sales by 20% over 3 months. This experience reinforced how small operational changes can drive big results. Tip: use measurable outcomes to showcase your impact and business sense. Question 12. How do you train your staff to maintain service standards? Here's how you can answer. I provide structured onboarding for new hires and conduct refresher sessions on service etiquette and safety. I also use role-playing scenarios to help staff handle customer interactions confidently. Regular feedback ensures continuous improvement. Tip: highlight your approach to coaching, not just instruction. Question 13. What do you do when there's a disagreement between kitchen and service staff? Here's how you can answer. I address the issue immediately and listen to both sides calmly. My goal is to clarify communication and remind everyone that we share the same objective: guest satisfaction. Maintaining professionalism and resolving conflicts quickly helps preserve team harmony. Tip: show leadership through diplomacy and fairness. Question 14. How do you manage events or banquets with large guest numbers? Here's how you can answer. I begin by planning logistics early: menu, seating, and staffing. I conduct pre-event meetings to assign roles and review timing. During the event, I monitor flow and address issues promptly. Proper coordination ensures guests enjoy a seamless experience. Tip: employers want to see organizational and crisis management skills. Question 15. Why do you want to work as a food and beverage manager with our organization? Here's how you can answer. I'm inspired by your company's commitment to quality and innovation in hospitality. I believe my leadership skills, operational experience, and passion for guest satisfaction align perfectly with your goals. I want to contribute to enhancing both customer experience and profitability. Tip: personalize your answer by referring to the company's strengths and values. Preparing for the interview. To prepare for a food and beverage manager interview, review the company's menu, service standards, and guest demographics. Be ready to discuss both your operational and leadership experiences, including how you've improved profitability or team performance in previous roles. Practice explaining your approach to budgeting, staffing, and customer relations clearly and confidently. Dress in professional business attire, as appearance and demeanor are key in hospitality. Finally, show enthusiasm for delivering quality and leading a motivated team. It's the essence of successful F&B management. Final thoughts. A food and beverage manager interview focuses on leadership, operational excellence, and customer service strategy. Employers seek candidates who can manage teams effectively while maintaining high standards and financial discipline. By preparing well, expressing confidence, and showcasing your ability to balance service quality with business goals, you can present yourself as a strong and capable leader ready to elevate the dining experience for both guests and staff.